This is a 45-year-old woman who was brought to the operating room for a Permacath exchange. The surgeon took her to the OR, put in a guide wire, and pulled the Permacath out. When he placed a new peel-away sheath, he heard a loud pop, and the patient's blood pressure went from 120 over 70 to 70 over 40 in a matter of moments. The patient was brought to the interventional radiology suite where this initial view was obtained. As you can see, the mediastinum is quite wide and indistinct. In addition, the Permacath has multiple problems. The blue port, although in the superior vena cava, is too short. The red port terminates in the left innominate vein, and there is a kink where the Permacath enters the jugular vein. All of these needed to be addressed. However, the most pressing problem was the patient's low blood pressure and the assumption that the innominate vein had been lacerated. A venogram had to be performed, and it could be done either from the femoral approach or from the left arm. We elected to do this from the left arm, and a left subclavian venogram reveals a large leak in the innominate vein into the superior mediastinum. At this point, there are three choices. A balloon can be placed across the hole and it can be tamponaded. Hopefully, it will eventually clot, or the patient can be taken to the OR to have this repaired while they're more stable. Secondly, non-covered stents can be placed one inside of the other in order to tamponade the hole. Or third, a covered stent can be placed. Our choice was to place a covered stent. A guide wire was placed from the brachial vein into the inferior vena cava. The Permacath was pulled back, and a wall graft measuring 12 millimeters by 50 millimeters was placed. It was angioplastied to a 12 millimeter size, and as you can see from this follow-up venogram, there was no additional leakage. The Permacath had to be replaced, and rather than use a split Permacath, we used a single lumen Permacath that was 23 centimeters long. It terminated in the superior vena cava and functioned well, although there was still a slight kink in the left jugular vein. If there are any questions or comments, please do not hesitate to contact me at tpmmd@hotmail.com. Thank you for your attention.